A book for you today that's called Do You Really Want to Visit Mars? Let's see. This is not acting. Oh, there we go. Out of range again. If only you had a remote control car with the longest range ever, like a rover on Mars. It would be cool to go to Mars, but do you really want to go there? Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It will take about 8 months to get there. That's long enough to skip a grade. It's like if you missed all of school. When you land, you'll see why Mars is called a red planet. The ground is covered with rusty orange dirt and rocks. Get your spacesuit and oxygen mask. Mars's thin air has little oxygen. Walking around, you see a Mars rover heading over to a rusty rock. You can't change where it goes. It's following directions sent from Earth. It scrapes the dirt and scoops up dirt. It scrapes the rock and scoops up dirt. The rover runs an experiment. It will send the data back to Earth. You need something faster than a rover to get around the planet. Good thing you've got a hovercraft in your spaceship's loading bay. Now off to explore. A massive volcano looms in the distance. Olympus Mons is the largest volcano in the whole solar system. Its base is as big as Arizona. The volcano is so wide and tall you can't see the top from the ground. Next, you fly to the biggest canyon in the solar system, Valles Marineris. Several Grand Canyons could fit inside it. It's like a maze in here. Wow, the biggest canyon in the solar system. So far, Mars looks dry, but look at the poles. There's ice here, but it's mostly carbon dioxide ice. That's what we breathe out, but what we need to breathe in is oxygen. Try digging. Mars has water ice underground, but you can't just sweep away the dust and go skating. On the surface, the ice would disappear. Mars's thin atmosphere would cause the ice to evaporate, even at cold temperatures. It just escapes into the atmosphere. Uh-oh, there's a dust storm coming. This happens a lot on Mars. Sometimes a dust storm covers the whole planet. Better move out. Let's get above this mess. You can visit one of Mars's two small, oddly shaped moons on your way out. They are probably asteroids that got close to Mars and are now orbiting it. Phobos looks like a potato. It whips around Mars 3 times a day, and it's slowly falling toward the planet. Don't worry, it won't happen for another 50 million years. Mars's other moon, Deimos, is farther away and even smaller. But you're starting to miss Earth. Mars is fine for a remote control rover, but it's too cold and dusty to visit for very long. And on this page it says, how do we know about Mars? We can't actually go to Mars yet, but more spacecraft have explored Mars than any other planet. 2 spacecraft are still in orbit around Mars, Mars Odyssey and Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. Both crafts have mapped the surface and taken pictures. Robotic spacecraft have landed on Mars's surface. NASA landed Curiosity, a car-sized rover, on Mars in August 2012. It studied the soil and looked for signs of life on the planet. Here's our solar system: the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The end.